Bonjour à tous, de retour sur ce... Ouais, t'es moche toi, c'est vrai. Quoique, on n'a pas de... Sur ce petit jeu, on regardait un petit peu notre réputation. Et du coup, quoi qu'on va faire? Alors, on a la quête principale. À Skip, il y a un robot qui traîne. Un robot chelou. On va voir ça. Des clubs. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Message personnel. Yes. Comme ça fonctionne aussi. Pour un message. Alors, le premier message. Pour faire un petit point au sujet du second léger, j'ai réfléchi à un nouveau slogan pour la gamme de pas entre autres fait pour attirer l'attention des clients. Aïe. Pour votre marque, sur moi d'oreille, je vais recevoir l'idée de arriver à la marque ne les intéresse pas car notre popularité, concurrence à nous-mêmes. Par contre, l'idée d'alléger le second les intéresse beaucoup. Vous revenez du sujet. Nous avons comme consigne d'utiliser des conserves plus lourds afin de pouvoir mettre moins de sautons à l'intérieur, ce qui réduira nos frais pour chaque boîte. Vous avez côtoyé au collègue Chaine. Putain. Quelle bande de bâtards. Du coup, ouais. On va ouvrir la porte. Oh, c'est bien les PNJ qui sautent. Donc, le fait de devoir avoir des trucs, pouvoir les ouvrir chaque machin, c'est un peu casse-couille pour moi. On ira plus tard tuer les maraudeurs. Déjà, on va voir ce que c'est que le robot chelou là-bas.
He ain't no threat. But I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Vas-y, répare-le. Ingénierie 54. J'ai pas ingénierie 54.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Un petit quelque chose pour la réparation.
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Allez.
Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
On a réparé le petit robot. C'était Wally. Oh, dis donc, c'est la guerre ici. Oh, c'est le dos.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Je suppose que c'est une ligne infranchissable.
Here we go.
Ça va s'amuser. De l'autre côté. Ça a l'air d'être tout ce qu'il y avait. Donne un peu d'argent, c'est bien. Je crois que c'était le dernier. Je n'en entends plus.
Not a peep for me. Coming! Nice one! We made it!
C'est sympa ce petit boost d'autant là. Ah, il y avait ça que j'aurais pu péter aussi. Il y a quelque chose.
Come out and play.
Here we go! Down they go! Nice hit!
Il y en avait 4. Et où le dernier? Chercher un cadavre. Alors on y croit. Il y a un truc intéressant dedans.
Oh, wow.
Inventaire. Tenue. Niveau 6. Moins d'armure. Alors moins d'armure. C'est la même mais en moins bonne. C'est un peu con. Pourquoi celle qui a plus d'armure? C'est quoi le symbole du diamant là? Peut-être un truc de faction. Héphaïstos. Il y a marqué Héphaïstos partout. Pas sur celle-là. Ça c'est la même. C'est admis Arabide balistique. Ah, les plus stylés, hein. Comme ça, il est mieux. Je le trouve plus vénère. Le casque est moche. Excellent état de durabilité sur. Ah, les objets en excellent état. D'accord. Le diamant, c'est parce qu'il est en excellent état. Du coup, il coûtera plus cher. D'accord. C'est ça le diamant. Ah bah ça. Désolé de te décevoir, Bill. J'ai fait des 13 sur 20. 13 sur 20. 13 sur 20, c'est mon crochetage. 13 sur 20, c'est quoi? Si 13 sur 20, c'est mon crochetage. Centre communautaire. Prendre un peu de hauteur. On le trouvera.
Here we go. Placing it.
Ta gueule, toi!
That didn't work. Everyone all right?
Ah, je sais pas viser, hein. Ah bah ça va à quoi il ressemble sans son casque. Ça permet d'être coiffé. On ira plus tard. Ça a l'air d'être un petit peu chaud par là, donc on va pas y aller tout de suite.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Qu'est-ce que tu me veux, toi, là? Je vais t'appeler Garce.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Arrête à parler, là, dans
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
On a tous son problème, certains se font détecter dans l'espace par exemple.
Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Promis, c'est pas moi.
I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Little ways ago, she was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent.
D'accord, c'est bien.
Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Elle peut être n'importe où, à moins que les maraudeurs les euent, auquel cas plusieurs morceaux d'elle peuvent être à plein d'endroits différents.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Ah là là. Ah, tu fais pas comme hier, Adina, s'il te plaît. Ta gueule, du coup. Toi, Adélaïde.
It's so pretty.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Devait être Adélaïde.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Oui, c'est ça. Alors, c'est pas story, d'accord. Maintenant, on va faire la paix avec vous.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Rad aimerait que revenir en ville et apprendre un terrain. Il paraît de revenir en ville, il peut y avoir des courants. J'avoue que je n'écoutais pas. Hâte de dire des bêtises. Qu'est-ce qu'on veut lui dire à celle-là? Tout ce qu'il veut.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Anne m'a demandé de rediriger le courant vers son réseau.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Votre camp a un régulateur électrique, j'en ai besoin pour réparer mon vaisseau.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Come non. Alors, je ne cherche pas à me mêler de vos affaires, je veux juste réparer mon vaisseau.
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
Fermer la conserverie de Red et récupérer. Pourquoi t'en veux tant à cette ville? Parce qu'ils font tout payer?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
N'apprécie pas que vous lui affiliez ça pour rallier à votre cause. Qu'est-ce que vous avez contre les gens qui essaient de gagner leur vie? Et si je fais ça, que deviendra Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Ah. Je vais y réfléchir.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
C'est bien, on gagne des niveaux en parlant aux gens. Alors, du coup, on va passer le crochetage à 20, histoire d'être bon. On va continuer à augmenter les compétences. Le dialogue. Journal. Expect des ennemis tués par un compagnon, on s'en fout. Voyage rapide en cas d'encombrement. Taux de recharge de la dilatation temporelle. Capacité de transport. Stock de munitions supplémentaires chez les efficacité de l'armure de base. Chance de critique des compagnons. Dégâts en solitaire. Jauge max de dégâts en temporelle tactique. On peut pas l'augmenter plus. On va augmenter la capacité de transport. Je sens qu'on va vite le connaissant. Donc. On va vite être surchargé.
Got it. Heads down.
Ce qui est bien, c'est qu'apparemment, il n'y a pas de notion d'objet volé dans ton inventaire.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Vous avez disparu. Quelqu'un a disparu.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Il s'est passé ce jour-là.
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions. Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
C'est quoi ta surprise?
The other day I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Il y a autre chose?
Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Compétence de commerce. Équivaut à la valeur de votre meilleure compétence de dialogue. Ça va négocier les prix d'achat. Déjà, on va faire un petit tri sur mes armes. Pistolet perforateur. Donc, différents types de dégâts. Je sais pas ce que c'est comme dégâts ça. Ça a l'air sympa. Je vais le garder. Elle a l'air sympa cette petite arme en tout cas. Du coup, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? On a une mitraillette légère. « 90. Fusil d'assaut 26 et 28. Ça a l'air peut-être mieux. Inventaire. C'est la même chose que ça là est réparé.
Something I can help you with?
Bien sûr. On va vendre.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Alors du coup, on va vendre. Ah. Modif d'armure, compétence corps à corps, compétence de dialogue et de leadership sur mon armure. Peut-être pour plus tard. Qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait acheter? On a pris note. Tenue d'ouvrier, une tenue de travail légère mais durable. « 70 ! Ah ouais. Il doit piquer un peu ce machin là. Non, attends. 81 pour réparer ça. Non, on va éviter. Ah, peut-être que t'as rien là-dedans, toi. Skip, on peut pas. Bon, par où on va pour aller là? On va jusqu'au centre communautaire, ça sera plus proche.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
fouiller hein, du coup. Alors, désactiver les clôtures. Consulter les derniers rapports. Mise à jour de sécurité planifiée, hein. Ouais, c'est un retard critique. Est-ce que vous faites partie de l'équipe de sécurité de Space 1? Ah, cet établissement, veuillez vous identifier pour recevoir un blâme à effet immédiat. Moi, comment ça se... Ah, ils sont graves. Bon, le fait de désactiver les clôtures va peut-être me ramener des ennemis. Apparemment, j'ai tout fait là. Je vais juste check ce côté-là.
Oh, sweet.
Nice one! Can't get past that. Ah!
Ouais. Donc ce pistolet il est bien mais c'est pas le meilleur pour l'attaque de cette base.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. All together! Down they go! Ah! That's smart. Get 'em all.
Ce serait pas mal d'acheter des... qu'elles ne pèsent rien. Ça donne quoi ça avec ça? Et déjà on sort avec quelque chose de plus vénère. Alors qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? J'ai emprunté votre exemplaire d'un général mécanique pour les nuls, j'avais besoin de consulter. Fusillade, attends d'ailleurs le grand, je voudrais quitter le récupérer. Attends, juste vérifier un truc journal. Ouais, les deux cas,
3
faut que...
switches. That'll be easy enough.
c'est sur la même zone dans les deux cas. C'est pas que je vais devoir faire un choix au bout d'un moment, que là je fais pas une quête avec 15. Je suis à combien en... Ah merde. Armure de soldat d'élite, d'accord.
Wish I could do that.
Putain, nique ta mère! Nous avons mené l'enquête sur les intégrations de... Ok, ta gueule. Tout ça pour rien, quoi. Les portes se referment toutes seules au bout d'un moment. What? Oui, une cinématique. Casque anti-émeute. Ah, c'est de la merde tout ça. On déverrouille la porte. Saisir le code d'accès.
Processing.
Everyone all right? Down they go!
Augmente la précision de l'arme. GG.
System. Searching for unauthorized persons. Resetting actions.
You got him! Not even a scratch.
Donc c'est vraiment vrai. Tirer sur leur... Ils me font chier avec leur casier verrouillé là.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice. Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently
génial!
dismantled. Please allow me to assist. Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded.
C'est génial ça! Alors, entreprise dans l'intelligence pour faire la remise. Blablabla.
Nice one!
Piratage, trop basse. Donc, vu qu'on a dit, oh, attends. redirige le courant. Donc F5.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
You're not real. You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Processing.
Everyone all right?
Security threat eliminated. Investigate.
Down they go!
D'accord. Bricolage, démantelé. Ça, j'avais pas vu, c'était une arme électrique. Elle aurait pu tellement être utile.
What's it go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
Processing. Investigating.
Processing, searching for
Unexpected.
We made it!
Please pay your gravesite fees.
Putain, il y en a des cadavres là-dedans.
That's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Voilà, on va rediriger vers quel côté? Vers les
Once we
déserteurs.
do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Allez, quel voteur et vous à voir.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Ouais. Pas de soucis, je n'écoutais pas vraiment. Vous avez bien fait. J'aime avoir votre avis.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Du coup, redirigé vers le laboratoire botanique. Je sens qu'il y en a qui vont péter un câble, je vais me faire tirer à vue dessus. Ça va piquer! Par contre, il n'y a plus de lumière. Il n'y a pas assez de lumière naturelle. Tac, on va allumer un petit peu la vraie lumière. Ah, on est mieux comme ça.
Nice.
C'est ici le collectionneur, d'accord. On va dormir un petit coup. J'ai mal aux yeux, je sais pas pourquoi.
Are we getting paid or not? Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
Is Reed hiding in there?
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. I don't understand. I found Eugene's body. I know the guy shot himself. Wait, are you telling me he was murdered? He was plagued? Oh, law, that's awful. I helped carry his body out. I could have been infected. This is all a little too much for me to take in. But I guess if Eugene wasn't a suicide, our town won't have to pay a penalty.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters, plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting
C'est
to
dommage.
turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Les meilleurs équipements pour petit et grand. Avantage de compagnon. Votre compagnon a gagné un niveau et peut obtenir un nouvel avantage. Chut, là.
Stand down, all of you. We're done here.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Déjà, on va mettre sur moi. La discrétion, ça va pas être mon truc. Ah non, on peut l'augmenter tout seul. D'accord, à partir d'un certain point, on peut plus. On peut plus augmenter. On peut plus augmenter le tout, mais on peut augmenter un par un. Pardon. Parvati, alors qu'est-ce que je peux augmenter? Augmente votre compétence en ingénierie quand Parvati dans le groupe. De modif. Augmente le niveau de menace des compagnons. Menace générée, santé. Additionner les dés. Ça doit être les bonus de tout le monde et ça c'est des spécial L. Du coup j'ai 20 en ingénierie. Non, j'ai 40. Leadership, ça fait quoi? Corps à corps, on s'en fout. On va déjà s'augmenter à 50 de partout.
You and I have got nothing more to say to each other.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending criminals, even during times of unplanned crisis or unauthorized general chaos. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Est-ce que le nom de Phineas Will vous dit quelque chose?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice Constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report?
Il reste quand même un petit peu d'électricité. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Ah bah les robots. On va faire les quêtes secondaires avant de retourner. Avant de repartir vraiment.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Non, c'est moi.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop. Go on.
Non, ouais. Celui-ci. Bon, bah, on est pas mal. On se fait pas le mal. Et voilà le padré.
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then. Oh, inarguably. This town was a pustule on the ass of the architect. Metaphorically speaking. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way...
Je suis votre nouveau dieu. Tais-toi. D'ailleurs, j'ai ton livre.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law for
C'est en français.
what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Non, ils auraient pu l'écrire en truc là quoi. En polonais quoi. Nom de la loi, quelle blague, du polonais. Ah, sûr de moi, prêchant les brebis égarées de suivre le destin. Ah, que je m'opposais à la bande occasion. Vous n'avez pas l'intention de retirer. Vous voulez pour vous seul.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Votre vocation de missionnaire ici peut encore donner un sens à votre vie.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport.
Ah bah...
You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Mais bien sûr. Qu'est-ce que j'y gagne?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Ah, c'est mieux ça.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Power's gone. Law knows how long. Looking to get drunk? Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
J'avais juste envie de
Go
papoter.
ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Je ne prends pas le côté de l'espoir.
You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed?
Ouais, j'ai encore gagné un niveau. Stock de munitions supplémentaires chez les marchands. De recharge. XP, santé de base. Partir sur une vitesse de sprint. Et en compétences. Permet d'améliorer vos arts. Coût du bricolage moins 50%. Récupérer le motif de base. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a d'autre à faire? Le stock il est dehors.
Right?
Here they come.
Look out! You took one down!
Je sais pas pourquoi j'aime pas ces bestioles. Je veux toutes les éradiquer. Blablabla. Envie de dire. Moi je suis, mais alors pas du tout. Pas du tout lecture. J'ai des trucs, je sais même pas à quoi ça sert. Chic, un distributeur. J'ai vraiment trop de choses en soins. Stock privé. Je sais pas comment on attend les stocks privés. Vêtements armés de série. Pour l'instant, le seul truc qui m'intéresse pour l'instant, c'est les soins basiques.
Here we go. That's the last of them.
Bon, ça fait. C'est bien qu'ils mettent plein de trucs là en page de chargement, qu'ils mettent pas des trucs de merde. Genre, bon, c'est des trucs assez basiques, mais bon, expliquer l'anatomie de certains machins, c'est amusant. Tac. On va se dépêcher un petit peu quand même.
Hey, I need.
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down. Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got.
C'est faux, tu as un secret. Les secrets ne sont pas gratuits.
You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple of extra bits? Here, take it then.
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Tu viens me parler alors?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again? Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me. Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
Ouais, sûrement ça.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
Chic alors.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp.
Oh, mais j'ai
I'm
déjà fait ça.
talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to
Oh
your
putain,
memory.
j'y viens. J'y viens du machin. Bon, normalement ça devrait être facile à récupérer du coup. Vous pouvez tuer tout le monde. Concrètement, il n'y a plus rien là. Voilà. Ça va vite les quêtes. Ce qui est bien, c'est que le jeu il charge assez vite, j'ai l'impression.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Bâton électrique. Il manque des pavés, les gilets jaunes ils sont passés par là. C'est quoi ça? L'endroit où je vais pouvoir revenir et atterrir mon vaisseau, non?
What do you think you're doing? You're lucky I've already filled my quota.
Carte, personnage, réputation. Déserteur, je suis adoré. Et je peux les choisir. La négative, ça vient d'où ça? Du gars qui a envie de faire un truc là? Bien, sur une communauté ouvrière. Bon, on va décoller. Ça fait quand même un moment qu'on est là.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Les déserteurs ont abandonné Edgewater. Rien ne vous empêche d'en faire autant.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Et bien sûr.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Allons, on décolle!
communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Très bien.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
Oh, d'accord, ta gueule.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Wesh.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape, considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Attends.
disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Cuire des croque-monsieur avec une torche en plasma. D'accord. Le bâton électrique, j'hésite à le garder. On s'en fout. Démanteler. C'est déjà énorme le plasma. Le graphique projette un déguisement nouveau compagnon vous permettant ainsi d'accéder à les zones interdites. Vous possédez le badge adéquat. Personnellement autorisé ne doit pas accéder à un sous peine de se faire attaquer. Message pour Alex. Les messages non lus. J'ai vu de mentionner un détail important dans les messages précédents. Ce que je peux être factory. Vous envoyez une copie de ma série préférée, les aventures spatiales de. C'est une histoire de pirate de. D'utiliser d'un cœur d'acier. Nous n'ayons jamais déjà regardé sa pauvreté. Toute ressemblance avec un éditeur existant est purement intentionnelle. Pouvoir du marteau. Alors du coup, résister à l'armure en utilisant une arme de corps à corps. Par distance, technologie. Un, deux. Du coup, l'autre il est où? Tu t'es jamais ne répond pas. Non, c'est vrai, il est gravé sur le châssis. Oh, il a l'air badass. Ok, d'accord. Ça, c'est le père de.
By
toi?
vanity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Non, ta gueule. À mon avis, ces zones-là, elles sont vides tant que. Qu'il n'y aura pas de gars qui vont rentrer, c'est ça? Il va y avoir un certain nombre de gars maximum. Je peux recruter, je sais pas. Alors, ça c'est le nom zone les. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Nous on vient de Terra 2. Non. Si, c'est ça. Oui, on était bien sur Terra 2 du coup.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Oh, ouais, Gilles. C'est quoi cette automécanique qui prend la poussière dans le
The
placard?
unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
J'ai envie de me divertir un peu.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? I wish I was your second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
J'aimerais être votre dérivé seconde pour pouvoir explorer vos concavités.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
J'aimerais en savoir plus sur la colonie.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss? We're clear to dock with the groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously. I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship. You are more than welcome, Captain. May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Can we chat? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? If I had to fix a station this big, I'd be spending all my time trying to figure out what needs doing now and what can wait. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Bon, et bon, on va aller à la ville au prochain épisode. Je sens que ça fait quand même un moment que ça dure. Elle est saoulée. Je vous souhaite une bonne soirée. Amusez-vous bien.